Hello guys and welcome to Jaam's Kitchen. We are a subsidiary of Jaam Agrofarms where we are passionate about farm fresh quality, especially our catfish. At Jaam's Kitchen, we are all about the heartbeat of Nigerian cuisines, whether we are perfecting the classics, putting social media recipes to the test to see if they're a trial or a pass, or visiting special guests to cook their favorite dishes. We are doing it all with a side of X, good gist, and of course, a good bottle of wine. In today's episode, we are starting with a legend. We are cooking our famous Nigerian jollof rice. Let's get into it. So, I sincerely apologize for not starting this video when I started doing my pepper mix. So I roasted my pepper mix for a couple of minutes and I added more of tartar shade, that's the red bell peppers, with my rudo and my tomatoes. So I went ahead, I roasted this. Then I fried my tomato paste with my bay leaf. Went ahead and added the blended pepper mix into this. Then I added my seasoning. So I added my basil leaf, I added my parsley, ginger powder, onion powder. I always cook with Benny, so I added my Benny powder to the mix. After frying the mix, so it is very important that you fry the mix properly. It has to, like, you have to see the bubbles around it to be sure that it is properly fried. I went ahead and added my washed basmati rice. I'm going to be cooking with basmati rice today. So I went ahead, I washed my basmati rice into the pepper mix. I gave it a very good stir. You have to stir your rice like like you're stirring your white rice and your stew. You have to stir it properly. It has to look like it has to look like the jollof. It has to have the jollof color. So you should ensure that there are no white patches. Give everything a good mix. Let your oil, let your pepper mix, and of course your rice all mixed together. Give it a taste to see if you would be adding anything to it at the initial stage. If not, just let it simmer for about, cover the pot and let it simmer for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes already and I'm back. I'm going to stir my food once more to ensure that it's not burning at the base of the pot. So here is the hack in this jollof rice. I'm making this with my chicken stock. Now it's so important that when you are cooking your jollof rice and you're gonna use like your stock, like your chicken stock or your chicken broth, please try to sieve it. Try to sieve the water. Do not let all the content, I mean like the debris of your chicken or your beef or your protein, enter into the jollof rice. I feel like it makes the food spoil faster or it changes the taste, and I don't like the taste. So just look at all that I have to bring out and stop from entering my pot of jollof rice. Try this and let me know what you think. And try it for all your food, not just jollof rice alone. So once more, you're gonna give this a very good stir. You're gonna mix it properly. Taste to see if everything is still on check. I mean, with the taste. I like to pour my hot water. I always boil water down when I'm making my jollof rice because it makes the whole process faster instead of having to wait for your water to boil and make the rice maybe a bit thicker. I think if you pour your cold water inside rice, it makes it like thicker and you might not really like the texture of the rice. So after adding the water, I went ahead to add my salt. When I was frying my pepper mix, I did not add salt to it. I always add my salt last to be sure that the taste is still on par. Everything is going according to plan. So you taste it. If the taste is okay, the Maggi, the pepper, the Maggi, the salt. I always use Benny as I said. If everything is in check, then you have nothing else to worry about. Just give your pot a good cover. I always use spoil because I cook on low heat, and I would like my food to cook properly and evenly. My jollof rice cook evenly, and to avoid minimal burning. So I cook on low heat. So I'm going to add my foil to this and then just cover it and let it cook for about 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes already and I am here to check my food. If it is ready, if I like the texture, if it's what I always like. So some people like the jollof rice even bit on the outside. Why some people like it when it's like, proper soft. I like mine when it is proper soft. So the water that you're going to add to your jollof rice depends on how you want your jollof rice to be. If you want it to be on the firm side or you want it to be on the soft side. So now my food is ready. I have the texture that I want, and you're just going to give everything a good mix, because when you're done cooking your jollof rice, the pepper it floats, so you have to stir everything properly, give it a good mix to be sure that everything is still going according to your plan. Give it a good mix and then cover. So I'm going to cover this for about like 2 minutes, and this is the result of my jollof rice with my fried plantain and my good plantain and chicken. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share if you enjoyed this video. See you in our next video. Bye.